I'm not afraid of the dark.
After the last song, Inky receives a note from Sorcerer Slurm letting him know that Blackjack has been kidnapped. Inky is at first hesitant to go after him since he's not a hero, but after a brief talk with the audience, Inky decides that it is in fact his job to go and save Blackjack, because if he doesn't, then nobody else will. So Inky heads into the Caves of Doom, where he realizes that it is really dark in there. After trying to figure out what Blackjack would say to help him get through the darkness, he finally settles on, I'm not afraid of the dark. And with this new mantra, Inky heads into the Caves of Doom to attempt to find and save Blackjack. And that's where this song comes in. This song is essentially Inky trying to not be as scared as he actually feels. He's going through the Caves of Doom, which is very dark, as is stated by both Blackjack and Inky, and he's trying to convince himself that he's not afraid. But in doing so, he makes himself more afraid. Because while telling himself he's not afraid of the dark, he also tells himself he's not afraid of many other things, and he lets his imagination run wild, and so freaks himself out. And the fact that creepy, ominous noises, as well as monsters, tend to populate this cave, it doesn't help either. But ultimately, Inky is able to make his way through the Caves of Doom, and ultimately finds where Slurm is keeping the princess. So at the end of the song, we get the moral of the song, and in many cases, one of the morals of the entire musical. And that is basically that it is okay to be scared. There's nothing wrong with being afraid as long as you don't let it stop you from doing what you need to do. So it was okay that Inky was afraid of the dark, because he didn't let that fear stop him from continuing the journey. So that's it for this week's song. Tune in next week for next week's song. See you then.
Yes, a little fear of darkness is
Alright, well, I think that went pretty well. Okay, next song. Ah, there we go. Inky and the Princess. Let's see. I'd like to go. No.
Singing guy's gone missing.
Son of a bitch.